So I'm gonna have to go. Was that all right?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Nice. Thank you for your hard work and effort.
Hello, I'm Siobhan and I'm a firefighter for the London Fire Brigade. Spend the day with me and I'll show you the ins and outs of a day in the life of a firefighter. It's 8:45 and I've just arrived to get ready for the working day, which starts at 9:30. It leaves me enough time to get my workwear and PPE ready before the start of shift. Just got into my dorm and I'm starting by ironing my shirt and polishing my boots. As a uniform service, it's important for us to look professional and presentable. My shirt's ironed and my boots are polished, so let's head downstairs, check our PPE and ancillaries. I'm just going through my PPE and checking everything's clean and my ancillaries are all in good working order. And checking the condition of my BA mask, making sure there's no scratches or defects.
Hi, good morning. My name's Ben. I'm the station officer here at Lambeth. Just up in the office now, checking what we've got on for the day. We're going to head down onto roll call so I can detail the whole watch so they know what they're doing for the day. I'm checking the diary and I'm going to head down there. So if you want to come down with me, we can go to the roll call. Option 3.
Straight after roll call, we test our breathing apparatus. This is one of the most valuable pieces of equipment we've got because it allows us to breathe when we're inside of fires. We test it at the start of every single shift. So now we're doing the inventories, and this is something that we do before every shift to check that all of the equipment is present and ready to use for when we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tally. As part of our daily routines, we check and test various pieces of equipment.
Grubs up, another delicious meal served in the mess.
Grubs up, it's time for some lunch.
Here we are for our first meal of the day. It's always a good chance to sit down and eat together. We normally eat twice on days. We're still operational, so we could get called out at any stage. Normally, if we've been working hard, like a Christmas meal or something like that, we'll get called out halfway through it. But it's all part and parcel of our working day. Mess time's always good. It's a good time for us to sit around the table together. It's social, but we also talk about work. Depends what we've had throughout the day. Sometimes if we've had an incident, we'll sort of digest that, we'll look back at that. We do a proper debrief after incidents, but mess is more of an informal time. They always say no rank in the mess, so we just talk, socialise, It's just a good chance for colleagues to bond. So yeah, this is our first meal of the day. Hopefully we won't get called out, but we could get called out, who knows? So that's just the nature of our work. Right, we've got a high-rise AFA start on the first floor, outlets to all floors.
So we're currently responding to an automatic fire alarm, which is a fairly common incident for us to attend. This is an incident that's slightly out of our ground that we cover, but we're arriving as part of a predetermined attendance. Even though we attend a lot of these incidents, we should still treat them as though they are something and take each one very seriously.
Right, so we've just had a call out onto a neighbouring station's ground, onto Brixton's ground. There's a 14-storey high-rise building. With a high-rise you get a larger attendance. In this instance it was there was no incident at the location, so Brixton have got us away, so we're going to get back to the station and wait for the next call. Everyone fitting well? Excellent, wonderful. Pumps crew out on a shout, so we're just going to start the training without them. As I said earlier, Firefighter Priest has just passed her driving, congratulations. So over the next couple of weeks I want to make sure that we're doing regular pumps and pumping. We'll go for a refresher, we'll all get involved in that.
Flushing hydrant! Hydrant flush! Floor 6 bar pressure.
Work on getting it in the window. Okay, that's good. To rotate as well on the jet. One technique, good to switch round. I thought the control was good bit of pulsing.
Hose wheels on high pressure,
Yeah.
but with the jet we'll go into low pressure.
Going to low pressure, excellent. Right, knock off, make up.
Knock off, make up!
Knock
Knock off!
Thank you for your hard work and efforts, as always, excellent work. Let's go warm up quickly and then we'll go out. We have got quite a lot to do today. We'll crack on, thank you very much. Was that all right?
Yeah, great, thanks guys.
Nice, well done, top effort as always. Good to see you, good knowledge, everything was good on the branch. Like I say, we'll do this regularly, especially until we get you on your EFAD. Lambeth is the site of the old brigade headquarters. We're really busy, like other central London stations. We've got so many major risks on our ground. We cover a lot of the city. We're always getting called out to places like Houses of Parliament, Buckingham Palace. On our ground we've got Waterloo mainland station, we've got the London Eye, loads of tourism features, but we also attend a wide range of residential going the other side away from the city. We've got the riverboat directly opposite us, and we're the only station in the fire brigade that actually tips out directly onto the water. It's beautiful every time we go out the doors. And actually we're about to go out, so if you want to come with us, we're going to do a home fire safety visit, give some safety advice to a local resident and stick some smoke alarms up, so come with us. And there it is, another call out for us, so I'm gonna have to go.
Just on the way to an incident that is a smoke detector actuating. This is on Brixton's ground, adjacent to our ground. This could be anything from burnt cooking to a serious fire.
So we're going to wait for Brixton to give us the all clear. They're checking out the property at the moment. They're just asking for us to wait on the advice. Okay, you happy where you're going?
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to make sure we'll keep you driving for everything apart from incidents and blue light calls.
Okay, so straight over when we get over.
Yeah, when we go
Bridge.
straight over,
Okay.
and then we'll go down there because otherwise there's a lot of traffic that way. Okay, happy?
Yep. So we're just about to do a home fire safety visit where we offer home fire safety advice and look out for any hazards. So we've just finished a home fire safety visit and we offered a bit of advice on overloading electrical sockets. So hopefully they're going to be safe for the future.
Always good to give a service like this to the members of the public and the community we serve. Yeah, you'll be loving it when you do your blue light training as well. I tell you what, that course is fantastic.
We're just about to conduct a 7.2D visit of this building. That is to allow us to familiarise ourselves with the layout, any installations or any hazards that might present in the event of a fire.
Left and left again after that, right?
So we've just finished the home fire safety visit and we installed 2 smoke alarms for an elderly lady and offered her some fire safety advice on a heater she was using and her plug sockets.
Right, we are done with our visits for today. We've put smoke alarms up. We've gone out to do a 7.2D visit where we check out our risks on our ground. And now we've done the work, we're going to go and do the workouts. We're going to go back, do an hour in the gym before we have our dinner. And then we'll go home, I guess.
Possibly.
A person shutting the lift is a non-emergency. So the lift is to the ground for the first floor. Hello in the lift. So we've just been called out to a non-emergency shut-in lift. Non-emergency is normally when the occupant of the lift isn't suffering or panicking or claustrophobic, and that they're okay to be rescued without speed. Obviously we'll get into the lift as soon as we can. So what we're doing, I've just sent the crews above, because we're on the ground floor. I've sent a crew above to knock the power off. We won't let the occupant of the lift out unless the power's off and it's safe to do so. Sometimes you might open the door and do it on the ground floor, but we'd already knock it off at the lift motor rooms to make sure that we're safe to do so. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get access to the lift. Depending on where the lift is, I'll open it again, Joe. Depending on where the lift is, we might have to move the lift, because sometimes where the lift is dictates whether we can open the doors or not. Okay, now we've got the doors open. And now the lift is out of our order, so we're going to shut the door, close it, and then we'll send a stop code and they're out. You alright, you alright? Okay, excellent, no worries. Yes. Okay, and that's it, done. Person's out, casualty's out, and I'm going to send a stop code 7 just to let them know, control know that we're done.
This is shows. I watch shows like this, and this is amazing. Thank you guys so much.
No, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
No worries, you're welcome. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, take care.
Matt, can you send me a code 7, please? That's all right. And obviously, Shiv drove here and gets to get him out as well. So
Yeah.
Good performance from Shiv. Did well.
First experience of driving through a non-emergency shower.
Don't forget that, yeah?
It's exciting.
You're buzzing, buzzing.
Yeah, really good.
Well done everyone.
So we're back at station and now we get allocated 1 hour on day shifts to use the gym. This is to maintain our fitness and promote mental well-being. But we still are on the run, so we could get mobilised at any point.
Okay, so we've just returned back from a collapse behind locked door shout. We've had a few calls back to back. Collapse behind locked door is a CBLD incident. When the London Ambulance Service send paramedics round to a paramedic call out or an ambulance call out, if they can't gain access to the property or to the building, they will call us out for assistance. We will then attend the incident. We may use forcible entry tools if it's a time critical incident. A call we've just got back from, the casualty was bed bound and that's why they couldn't get into the property. We were able to put a ladder up, get into a window that was open and assist the paramedics by opening the door from the inside. They were then able to go in the property and provide first aid to the resident, the casualty. Incidents like this show how we work together closely. It's great teamwork between the London Fire Brigade and the London Ambulance Service. It's calls that we get an increasing number of nowadays, and we're only happy to help our colleagues over at the London Ambulance Service. It's great to be able to help them out as well. Grubs up! It's time for our second meal of the day after a hard day's work. How was the day, everyone, all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Good, nice.
Busy.
Yeah, busy. Always busy at Lambeth.
So we just got back from a kitchen fire, and in this case, luckily it was nothing serious. This happens a lot in built-up areas such as London, and it's generally a case of unattended cooking or a toaster that sets off a smoke alarm. Burn cooking might not seem like a big deal, but it's one of the most common causes of house fires. Especially if you're using high heat or oil, always stay with your cooking, never leave it unattended. So it's 8 o'clock and the shift's just finished. I'm going to get my PPE off the fire engine, put it in the gear room, and then I'm good to go. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed following along and got a good insight to see what it's like to be a London firefighter. If you like this video, subscribe here. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click below.